Alright, sorry about that, folks. I don't know, like, it must be set for like 30 minutes or something. Uh, I'm talking about my video camera on my phone must be have a limit for 30 minutes. Probably something I could, I don't know, turn off or whatever. But yeah, it just kind of quit on me. Just, yeah, like it ended the video. So I guess I'll figure out, I'll see if I can patch them together, or you know, I don't know, I might just have to post them as two separate videos. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that. Actually, I'm new, so please bear with me, because I'm just figuring this out. But yeah, it was unexpected, you know, for the video just to quit, for the phone to quit recording like that. I didn't expect that, so very unexpected. Kind of cut me off in mid sentence. And yeah, I hope I'm not too boring. I hope I'm interesting. And there he goes, liftoff. It would be interesting to know where he's going. Of course, if you go on FlightAware, or maybe like Flight Radar 24, you can see where he's going. And so he just took off, and here's the Embraer over here, getting ready to go. And they'll probably just get cleared for takeoff pretty much right away. And there's kind of like the tower there, and there's yeah, I'm not sure what that is, that big building below the tower, but it's kind of hiding my view there of the end of the runway there. So yeah, sorry about that. I really wanted to get a view. Here goes a fire truck. I wonder what he's doing. That's yeah, you don't really want to see a fire truck. You know, going out to the runway like that, you know, because it might mean that something's wrong, and you don't want anything to go wrong on a jet, especially, you know, well, any airplane for that matter, but especially when it's full of passengers. You know, it might be you know, 80 or, you know, 70 or 80 passengers on that plane. And yeah, there's also this building over here. I was trying to look around and see if I could see, but there's this part right here of the parking garage, and that kind of blocks the view too from being able, because I believe the runway extends out beyond, like, I believe there's part of the runway that we can't see. But I don't know, there may just be some, hopefully it's just something minor, some birds or something that they're trying to, you know, like, scare off. Again, it's kind of sad we don't have, that I don't have a handheld radio with me today, because then we could hear what's going on. But yeah, so we don't know what's going on. Actually, I don't know, that fire truck may be on the ground frequency. I don't know if they're on the tower frequency or if they're on the ground frequency. But yeah, interestingly, that plane is not taking off. I don't know, maybe it's something with that plane. But it's always a good sign when you don't see any smoke, and I don't really see anything that even resembles smoke, other than some steam or something coming from the roof there, of the terminal, which is a restaurant, I'm sure, that's in the terminal. But yeah, that runway, seems like the runway is clear, and that jet has not taken off yet. Here he goes. I'm not sure what that fire truck is doing, actually. Maybe there was some fight on the runway or something. But it looks like they're rolling now. There he goes. Out of here. Yeah, this parking garage here, it's like 30, or I'm sorry, it's like well, it's free for like the first 30 minutes, and then I believe it's like for 3 hours I think it's like $20, so not terrible. But yeah, I had to get a ticket when I came in, the bottom down there. And it looks like our 737 MAX is fixing to go, because they're loading up baggages now. Baggages. And there's a Frontier. Frontier Airlines. And the building's hiding him again. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm putting my I moved my phone again, pointed up at the sky. There's a fire truck. There's the fire truck. Airport. Whoops. Missed him. I couldn't find the road with my phone camera. Not sure what that's about, but yeah. Maybe it was nothing. I don't know, maybe he's going somewhere, different part of the airport, and he just, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, there's a tower right there, and I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know, but I'm thinking that might be like a ramp tower, like the ground tower, or yeah, ground tower. And there's another 737 coming in, I believe. Yeah, that's a 737. Or I'm about to say Alaska Airlines. It's actually United Airlines, and they are down. hopefully one day I can have a tripod, and a nice camera, or a camera that takes really nice clear pictures. And there's the Frontier. They're leaving. So this runway that's the closer one is that's departures, and then the runway that we just watched the 737 come in on is actually its arrivals. So the 737 is waiting there on the ground, and he has to wait until it's safe to cross the parallel runway, and he's actually crossing the parallel runway now. And it sounds like it's been a long day for some child. I can hear a child crying. And here's another one. Looks like a CRJ. It looks like it might be a CRJ 200. It's American Airlines. And this one is a little bit harder to see yet because it's smaller. So when you don't have a clear screen, why? Size really does, and distance kind of matters. But yeah, I hope to invest in a tripod and in a camera and a good lens, or something. To where I can make better videos, clear videos. And with a tripod, you can just sit there and just turn that thing, just swivel it. You don't have to. Oh, and there's our Max. I forgot about him or her. Why don't we just call it a her, and we'll just keep it at that, a her. It's either a him or a her. It's no in between. And I don't want to get controversial here, but that just made me think of how our world is today. It's with the he and she, like now it's like shim, and just really and again, I don't mean to be controversial, but I believe in. I know that some people don't believe in God, that they don't believe that there is a God, and this isn't. I'm not trying to. This isn't an evangelistic channel or anything, but I believe in God, and I believe that whether I believe in Him or not, He is. It's just something we can't get away from. We can try to get away from it. We can try to say that He's not there when He is. When He is actually there, we can say that jet is still at the gate. It's still at the gate, but it's not at the gate, is it? It's out there getting. It's back from the gate actually, but we can say that it's at the gate when it's not, or that plane is landing. And it's not, it's just doing a flyby. But my point is saying that something, or someone doesn't exist is, when in fact they do, or it does, yeah, that doesn't make it not, not me. So if I was speeding and the cop pulled me over and he says, "You were speeding, I'm gonna give you a ticket," I'm going to give you a ticket for going, 15 over because, you were. Um, some will give you, $100 or, whatever, $180 fine for speeding, for going, 15 over. And if the truth is that I was, I can try to lie and say that I wasn't, but that's not going to help me get out of the ticket if I just try to lie about it. So if we say that God is not, or there is no God, I just evolved, everything just evolved, well, that's basically a lie, because we can't really prove that God is, but we can't really prove that He's not. And I'm sorry for ranting, but I just get so frustrated. These people, and I know this is about, my channel's supposed to be about planes and aviation, but I just feel like I gotta say this, friends. And I'm not trying to, evangelize or anything, but that he and, calling a plane he and she, that kind of started me thinking. Anyway, so and it looks like the Max over here is waiting. So there's the Max, and then here's a 737, I believe, the one that just came in that we saw land. And so the Max is, I believe, waiting until the older jet gets out of the way, or taxis in. Actually, you know what? That might actually be a Max 2. And there's, I believe, a whoops, sorry about the camera there. Getting that 737 there, I believe, is getting ready to go. So we got some traffic here, actually, and there comes the 200 in. But as I was saying, I just have to say this, that some people think that if a girl was born, she'll grow up, she'll get 8, 9, 10, whatever, and then she thinks that she can, she was supposed to be a boy. Her parents made a mistake, and she was supposed to be a boy, and here comes another one in. And she wants to change herself into being a girl, or I'm sorry, a boy. That just doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. And again, other 737. So this is it seems like there's a lot of 737s, and or mostly 737s and Embraer 170s. But we can't, it's either male or female, and you can't take a male and make it a female. You can kind of try to do that, but I don't believe that's going to work. It's just not going to work. You're trying to change something that's not supposed to be changed. Because when God made us, there's a Spirit Airlines A320. I believe that's I might be wrong on this, but I believe that's all they fly is A320s. And sometimes I just meet people, and for the first time or whatever, now I'll start conversation with them, and then sometimes I just start talking about the Lord. I can't help it. It's just that's thankfully how I was raised, and I just can't help I can't help talking about it. But you can't change what God's already done. So There's a CLE vehicle driving around up here. I didn't know if they were concerned about me or not. I wasn't sure actually if this would cause a problem or anything, but I'm standing on the bed of my truck actually. I thought about, or I was going to stand over like by the wall, but then I thought, well, yeah, I don't know if I should do that or not. I don't know if they'd like that or not. Sometimes you think that something's okay, and then you know, you have no idea that it might not be okay, or you don't even think about the possibility of it not being okay. But this is actually better, I believe, standing up here on my on the bed of my pickup, because I'm I'm up higher than I would be if I was standing down there, you know, by that wall there. You can see the wall there. You know, if I was down there, I think I would not be able to see quite as well. And I was actually at a parking spot that's just directly behind me, and then I was like, you know what, maybe if I move close, like up against the wall, then maybe I can you know maybe I can have an even better view. So yeah, I'm glad I moved over here. And I haven't mentioned it before, but so you see the 737, and just right above, oh, and there goes another 737 in the older United colors. But you could see that red thing there, and it was it's a radar. So that the controllers can see, aircraft still when the weather's not good. Cloud covers at 500 feet or whatever. They can still see where aircraft are, and it just, it's a lot safer. And I believe this is a 737-700. It's because it looks like it's a pretty short variant. So that's a 737-700NG. And again, I'm sorry if I made anybody mad. Talking about the gender stuff. I'm, sorry if it ticked anybody off. But I just don't go along. With what the mainstream. I just don't believe it's right. And I know this is it's not usual for a YouTuber that has an aviation channel to, you mainly just focus on aviation stuff, and then you might have another channel for your personal stuff, like if you go on a vacation or whatever. But sometimes I just I say things as I think of them. So so yeah. It's getting rather chilly. I don't really mind the cold. I don't really like being too hot. Sometimes I run around with short sleeve shirt. Actually, most of the time I run around with a short sleeve shirt. I mean, I don't care if it's, I don't care if it's 0 or near 0 temperatures outside. I will run around. I mean, I'll run from the house to the car to the house, or whatever, in my short sleeves. Even if it's 6 degrees outside and snowing, I just, I don't care. Now, if I'm going to be outside for a long period of time, exposed to the cold for a long period of time, I will presumably put something heavier on. But I did bring a jacket. I thought, what could it hurt? I'll just bring a jacket in case I need it. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I have my jacket on, and there's kind of a breeze blowing, and I can actually see my breath. And it does feel a little chilly even through my jacket, which I don't have it zipped at the moment, but my arms are covered, but my arms feel a little chilly. And there goes the 737-700. So that was fast. It doesn't take them long to get out of here, because they're taking off. The way they're taking off is they're just, it's a short taxi for them. So and the 737-700 is that's like the shortest variant. Actually, there is a 600, but I don't know if there's any of them flying in the U.S. There might be. You know, I'm not aware of it. If there is, there might. If there are, you know, they're in the cargo capacity. But the 600 I believe the 700 and the 800 are like, well, the 800 variant is really popular, which I believe is that one right there that I'm kind of focused on right now. But the 800, I believe, is the most popular aircraft in the U.S. Well, actually in the airline industry, the 737-800 is the most popular of the 737s. And actually, I believe the 737 is the most popular of the the Boeing lineup of jets. You know, out of the 777s and the, you know, they used to make a 747. There's the 76 and the 75, which both of those are. I believe the 767 is pretty much phased out. I think. We're approaching 30 minutes again here. But I believe I believe the 737 is the most sought after aircraft in the airline market. You can look that up for yourself, but if I'm not mistaken, that's how it is. And there's the I believe that's like the main control tower. Like I believe that's the controllers there would be responsible for, you know, getting aircraft in and out of the airport, like, you know, clearing them to land, clearing them to take off, that type of thing. I believe that's. And then I think that this tower here used to be the main tower, and then they built this one. I will assume that's how that is. And then if you see down here right there, I don't know if that tower. I don't know what towers, you know, if there are any. I don't know what are used and what aren't. But that looks like it might possibly be a ramp tower, or possibly. No, actually, I'm very sure that that's a ramp tower. I'm not sure if that's the ramp tower, but I think they can also control ground aircraft from there. And it looks like for now our time is up. So we'll catch you back here again. Hopefully next Saturday. We'll see you. Bye.